This is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show.
Anyway, just this team, it's just so frustrating to watch what's going on with this team right now that that's why I'm frustrated because I know, okay, look, Jackson, maybe he could turn into a guard, but let's just go with, okay, he may not work out as a first-round pick. Let's just go with Noah Igbenogany, which he still may turn out to be a good player, but let's just say for craps and giggles, right? Well, I start looking around at some of the other guys, and I say, okay, well, Jalen Phillips is looking all right. Jalen Waddle is looking all right. Christian Wilkins is playing pretty well, right? Let me see who else out of some of these young guys that they've got. There are guys that are showing some signs, right? Not where you want them to be, but at least they're showing some signs. And so this is why I think coaching is the real problem here. And when Miami can't keep a Eric Flowers on their team and he goes and excels in Washington, then I got to blame the coaching for doing something like that. But there are players. I mean, you found the Matt Collins off the street. The guy's productive. He can help you out. Jalen Waddle's playing well. Eichenberg, I think, has some talent. He's green. He's a rookie. But I think you can build on something there. Robert Hunt, I think you can build on something there. Tua, I like what I've seen from him. I like what I've seen from Mike Gesicki. I can't blame the rest of the offense for Mike Gesicki. I might be a little pissed that Mike Gesicki didn't run two of the routes the right way to get first downs. Like I said, Christian Wilkins, Emmanuel Ogbah has given you great effort this year. I don't know what the hell happened to Jerome Baker. I don't know what happened to Andrew Van Ginkel. And he's a fifth-round pick that was looking really good in the first and second years. I don't know what's going on with him. So you have some guys showing some sign of life. You have some veterans that are struggling. You have a team that is struggling. And you have a coaching staff that can't figure it out. And to me, that's the problem right now. It's Cam Flo and his staff. Because Cam Flo can't figure anything out right now. And when Cam Flo stands out, out on the podium and tells me that they're practicing well and they're doing all this well, and then it doesn't translate to the games, that tells me you don't have a good feel for a good practice right now because you're not preparing them good enough to win these games. And if I see players leave here and excel somewhere else, I have to blame the coaching more than anything else. He controls the 53. He chose not to want Eric Flowers on the team when Eric Flowers was one of your better linemen. Now, if you have a shitty offensive line coach coaching up Eric Flowers and everybody else, maybe it doesn't help out Eric Flowers and everybody else. Anybody ever thought of that? So Eric Flowers goes to Washington, where they probably have a better offensive line coach and plays better. And if Jakeem Grant goes to Chicago and is not dropping any balls and is returning and playing well for Chicago, then who do I blame? I mean, you saw Omar read it, 3 for 90 yards? It's not a bad average. So why can he do it for one team and he can't do it for this team? What is it about this team? What is it that players aren't prepared? And why is it that players make mistakes? And why is it that players are underachieving? And why is it that they lose? You got to ask yourself that question. You got to really wonder. And we've been watching this for years now. Players leave here and then they go excel somewhere else. Mike Pouncey's done. Well, no, he goes to the Chargers and is productive for a couple of years. Wow, I wonder why. This is the kind of shit that goes on, and it's been going on for a long time with different staffs. Players leave here and they excel in other places. Yeah, look how Kenyon Drake is doing for the Raiders. You know what? For everybody, for anybody he plays. He was more productive for Arizona than he was for Miami. Why? Why didn't Adam Gase ever use him? Don't blame the GM. You know what I mean? The GM picked the player. Obviously, he's pretty good because he's going and excelling somewhere else. So, what coaching staff do you have? Can you say the Dolphin coaches this year are maximizing this roster? No way. Cam Flo and his staff have been so bad, it's not even funny how bad they've been.
This is the Big O Show. This is the